Front row seat to greatness last 20 years. That greatness, well, his name is Kobe Bryant. Now on the precipice of playing his final game in purple and gold, the people of LA pay tribute to their man. Here's this week's SC Featured, brought to you by Cinnamon Toast Crunch. 95-96 season, I grew up in the Chicagoland area. I was only 15, couldn't drive on my own, so Dad had to drive me around a lot. There was a lot of listening to talk radio and a lot of talk at the time about how the Bulls were going to be the best team ever and no one was going to top them, ever. Guess they're wrong.
I guess they are wrong. You know, Steve Kerr, who's got as good a perspective as anybody on all this, said, you know, back in that 95-96 season, we just had to get to 70 wins to be one better than the Lakers were. This Warriors team had to get to 73. They're one away with one to go. Here's Michael Wilbon.
Michelle, Michael, still kicking it with you here on SportsCenter. We're geeked for Masters Sunday. Yes. You know who else is excited? This guy. This was Steph Curry last night, practicing a little golf before that game in Memphis. He's an avid golfer.
Yeah.
A little fun before the game.
It's not fair. The dude is the best shooter in the NBA, and he has a single-digit handicap.
It's kind of ridiculous.
It's good to be Steph Curry. Last night, they gritted out win number 71 against the Grizzlies. Let's take a look back.
This Saturday night, in the same venue where Floyd Mayweather knocked him out last May, Manny Pacquiao will return. But this time he is fighting Timothy Bradley. And this time, this fight will be his last. Pacquiao and his trainer have both said the fighter will retire after Saturday night's bout. Bernardo Osuna has more from Vegas.
Chris Broussard, they are an historically great team. Tied with the Bulls, no matter what happens Wednesday back at the Oracle against the Grizzlies. 72 wins all time, only two teams in NBA history. And the first
to win and we lost, Boris Diaw didn't play. And we know he was the X factor in that game. They won. So maybe he can come in. He's a big guy that can punish them for going small, and he's got perimeter.
A pretty epic day on Wednesday. You've got L.A., Kobe Bryant's final game there, which they say is a hotter ticket than any of the finals that they've even been in. It's insane. And then you've got the Oracle, right, in Northern California, and Golden State looking to do what no team has ever been done. It's going to be fun. Chris Broussard, great to have you with us. Thanks. As we
second of a back-to-back for these Golden State Warriors, all they have to do is go into San Antonio and win, where they haven't won since 1997 during the regular season. 33 straight losses there. So, Tom, as a head coach, you know, you're Steve Kerr. How do you deal with this? How do you balance? This is a team, his team wants this record so bad. They obviously, with a win, can match it tonight, the Bulls' single-season record. But then how do you balance it with, like, wait a minute, we got the big earlier. Greg Popovich, the Spurs head coach, does not plan to rest any of his starters. So this is a highly anticipated regular season game in the NBA. Tom Thibodeau, thanks.
Thank you.
Welcome in. Great to have you here with us on NFL Insiders. Bill Polian down the end there as we work our way down. Mel Kiper, Todd McShay. I'm Jade McCarthy, and draft buzz out of the gate, right, guys? To play Let's Make a Deal here. The question is, with whom? And my question to you first off, Bill, is how much does the value of that first overall pick vary from draft to draft?
Well, it varies depending on who's there. If Andrew Luck is there, it's very valuable. If Peyton Manning's there, it's very valuable.
This year?
Wish he had the better ball skills than he has. Ezekiel Elliott, the running back position, not valued by some as much as others. So every single one of these players, while they're all very good and project to be very good players at the next level, you don't know if you're going to package picks to go move up to get one of them.
Who are the likely contenders in terms of seeing somebody be able to move up and package something?
That's the thing, Jade. Who's going to move up to one? And Tennessee would want to get out of it.
But for purposes of discussions in draft rooms now, you have to pencil in a quarterback.
I would guess that things would get real hot if one or both of these quarterbacks were on the board at number 5. Because that's when you start, well, we can go up and get them there, and maybe you don't want to wait until 6. So it'll be interesting.
And everybody's playing games now. Bill, you know, Cleveland's sitting there, too. Everybody knows they have to take a quarterback, but somebody could jump them and get the quarterback maybe they prefer. So their talk is, we're not taking a quarterback necessarily. So all this game playing right now, we're still over 2 weeks before the draft, is taking place right now.
Yeah. Smoke gets in your eyes. An old song which resurfaces every time a draft day.
Look out for the smoke screen.
Yep.
Needless to say. The Titans believed to be split between offensive tackles Laramie Tunsil, Ronnie Stanley, if in